Welcome to this tutorial on planning a simple website. A successful project always begins with good planning. When planning a website, your first step is research. Without gathering details and researching your client, how would you even know where to start? Search for the keywords, important questions to ask a client before building their website, and you are sure to find many great articles and resources to help you get started. Today, however, we are just creating a simple website layout in Adobe Fireworks with no client in mind. Many designers have different methods of laying out their websites. It is often recommended to sketch your designs first. However, I find working in Fireworks just a little more visual and a tad easier for my personal preference. The first step is to create our canvas. I'm going to click on New. And we're going to set the width at 960 pixels and the height we'll just put in 600. The resolution is okay. Today's standard is to design for a screen resolution of 1024 by 768. Now by shrinking your design area slightly, you allow for toolbars, margins, and other elements to be viewed at this resolution. So now I'm going to click OK to create the canvas. And I'm going to change our view settings so that we can see the entire canvas at once. Now I will begin the process of laying out my site. The first thing I want to do is establish my header area. So I'm going to take my rectangle tool and draw a rectangle. Well, this will be 960 pixels wide by 100 pixels high. And I want it to start at 0 on the X and Y axis. I'm going to use the rectangle tool again, and I'm going to draw out my footer area. 960, 100, 0, and let's put it at 500 on the Y axis, and that looks great to me. Now I'm going to draw a vertical menu area, or a sidebar. Okay, I'm going to make it 150 pixels wide by 400, and everything else looks great. Now the next thing I like to do before I go any further is to create or pull in some element with a color palette, and most of the time that happens to be the logo. I'm going to go to my desktop and I'll grab this logo right here and import it. And I'm just going to click where I want it to appear. It's not exactly where I want it, so I'm just going to take my mouse and move it up just a hair. Now I'm going to work on the color portion. I kind of like the gray behind the logo, so I'm going to leave that as is. Now on the sidebar, I'm going to use my eyedropper tool and pull out this blue. And for the footer area, again I'll use the eyedropper tool and pull out the gray area. Now we have the foundation of a nice, clean template that we can use to begin filling in text and other elements of our design. I'm going to go ahead and save this. So I'm going to File, Save As. I'm going to save it in that Files folder, and I'm just going to name it Template and save it. Now that concludes the initial step of our design process for today. I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you.